Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be going over the Learn CSGO subreddit. I've done this before, you can check out the video there, and I'm just going to go through, check out 5 posts, answer their questions, and it's pretty general questions, like it applies to everybody, so these are going to be some high quality answers, boys. So our first question comes from Skyland_CS. He asks, is it better to kill 1 out of 2 enemies or lower both of them to half health? I know this question may rely heavily on what my team is like, but I'm still curious. For example, if 2 terrorists are rushing me from B apps on Mirage, do I solely focus on a single guy and leave 1 on the site, or lower both to 50 HP? Now, while this is a good question, this is what I like about going on the subreddit, right? There's a lot of like noob questions. I would have never even thought about a question like this. I would have never addressed it in a video. So that's why I like doing these kind of videos. You always want to secure the kill. You always want to at least get 1. If you hit both to 50, yes, technically both are easier for your teammates to kill, but they can still easily hit shots. It's really easy to hit a shot without taking damage if you're feeling it. So, like, all the 17 HP clutches that we see, kids on 1 shot that get a 1v2, right? They can't win the 1v2 if they're dead. They can win it if they have 50 HP. So you want to try to get that kill before you go on to the next person. If you're spraying down, pretty simple stuff. Our next question comes from Everlasting_Heart. He asks, how to be smartly aggressive on Mirage. I'm a very new player, just trying to win my first 10 competitive matches. Already, it's a good thing that you're asking questions, but in reality, right, you just want to play the game more. If you only have like 10 wins or 10 matches played, right, asking questions is good. I'm glad that you're thinking about the game in this kind of way, but you just have to play it and play and play and play. I realize I have a bad habit of baiting my teammates, and I try to rectify it sometimes, but whenever I do go aggressive, I just get blown the fuck out or immediately stopped. Example would be rushing B and trying to smoke balcony before jumping out of the window, but CT side mollies first and then comes behind from underpass. So, for just that small bit, right? And because the amount of games that you have played, I can guarantee you have no idea what information they're giving you, what information you're giving them, making noise, taking too long, right? For them to be able to rush you from underpass and kill you before you even get out of apps, you're taking way too long, and you're giving them way too early of a heads up that you are rushing towards B site. And the whole baiting your teammates, it's probably because your teammates aren't going out with any like particular order. There's no, okay, I'm going to flash, and then I'm going to go out. It's kind of like one guy will run out, and then another guy will run out, and then you're left there, and you're like, oh, I didn't know what you were doing. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Maybe be the first one out. Then you can never bait somebody. They also say, on CT side, it's expected to be a little passive when holding a bomb site, I guess, but I tend to get sweeped when T side gets control of mid. So this is on Mirage. When I try to help out teammates who are getting contact in mid, I just get blown the fuck out again by an opper from top mid underpass. So again, you're just swinging things without really thinking. Could there be a guy here? Could he be scoped in on me right now? Yes. What am I gonna do? Like, am I gonna flash it? Am I gonna smoke it? Am I gonna dry swing it and pre-aim it? Yeah, there has to be some forethought, and I'm kind of done with the rest of this question. It's really basic stuff. Really basic stuff. Our third question comes from Moo_meme. How to combat rushing CTs. Every now and then I face CTs who rush one of the extremities, and it's not even like 1/2 the rounds. These players go full P90 rush every freaking round. How do you deal with players like these? Now, this is one of the most fundamental aspects of Counter-Strike. If you are on the CT side and you're able to hold W and shoot back better than the T side, you will win the game, or at least win the half. All right? If the Ts cannot just sit back, hold the angle, and let you walk into their crosshair and confirm the kill, you're going to win. And on the flip side of that, if you're on the T side and the CTs can just rush you with a P90 and you can't immediately get that kill when they peek out because you're playing either a bad angle or, maybe you just don't have the aim, you are going to lose the match. There is no counter to really aggressive CT players besides just hitting the shot when they push through, right? And maybe you can hit the shot, but your other like 4 teammates, 3 teammates can't hit the shot. You're still going to lose. You need everybody, or at least majority of you, so 3 or more, to be able to hit those shots when the CTs are being aggressive. Our 4th question is from Shrek is Following Me. He asks how to stop getting jittery and scared. A lot of the time, also, by the way, this is the wrong use of a lot, right? You want it's 2 words. 2 words. So he says, a lot of the time when I'm playing, I get in a weird state where seeing an enemy basically jump scares me, and I fuck up all of my aim and or switch to my knife and press my jump bind or flick away. If that doesn't happen, then I'm just messing up my sprays and my aim is all jittery and missing everything. When I play DM or retakes, this doesn't happen. Just in competitives. I feel like this is one of the main things holding me back. I would assume so, because when I'm not in the state, I play a lot better. All right, first off, you got to play more, all right? You know, maybe the first time you get peeked from a weird angle, it's like, oh, shit, they can play there, and you know, it kind of jump scares you. But if you've played 1,000 matches, right, it's like, oh, okay, I've seen that before. What I kind of expected. Talking about expecting it, you have to expect things. The reason why it's not like that in DM or retakes, well, one, it's because your ladder anxiety, okay, that's a thing. It happens to people. But you're also expecting people to be at every single corner in deathmatch or retakes, right? You're expecting to shoot somebody. But if you're in a competitive and you're kind of zoned out, you're not really thinking, you're not doing process of elimination, you're not really thinking about where the CTs probably are, or where the Ts could be coming, right? And they swing out and you're not expecting it, yeah, it's going to jump scare you. You got to be ready for those kind of things. And the more that you play, the more that you'll realize and get a better feel for, okay, when are they going to peek out? And I'm not saying like you have to clear every single angle because they could technically be playing every single angle. It's, you know, just knowing when to hold an angle or knowing what angles you really need to clear given the setup that they showed. And our 5th and final question comes from Check Your Guns. He asks, improving your hold in specific areas. So I have a regular group of guys that I play with, and on most maps we have our normal spots to hold when on CT. Is there any articles or good YouTube series that help you improve playing specific spots? For instance, I often play Cat or Arch on Mirage, or I am always the guy playing Connector on Overpass. Obviously, we changed things up a bit, but I'd like to improve my default spots, if that makes sense. Now, I do have some videos on playing specific spots. Now, they're mostly on, like, Mirage. I think I did some on Inferno as well, but just really basic, you know, some utility that you can use where you want to play, where you don't want to play. Just really basic stuff like that. If you want to know how to do it, and, like, there isn't a video on that topic or that specific spot, download a demo, a professional demo, watch it, and just copy everything the pro does. Because the pro, 9 times out of 10, is going to be playing it correctly. And you're going to learn so many things. I cannot tell you the amount of times where I'm like, I don't really want to like watch a demo. Demos are dumb, bro. Like, it's okay. I don't need to watch a demo. And then I go and I watch a demo of like the spot that I play CT side. And within like 3 rounds, I'm like, oh, wow, that's cool. I want to try out that. Or they're doing something that I've never seen before. So, like, really just copycatting everything that they do is fairly decent. Like, it's a good strategy. The pros know what they're doing because they are professional players. And a lot of spots on, you know, niche maps, you know, Overpass Connector. It might not have a video out on the topic. I know I definitely don't, but some people do. There is Mahone, apparently has good videos on that, but I know I don't. And when I go to make a video on those kind of things, I do watch a demo and see, you know, are there any cool things? Are there any meta things that I'm just missing out on that, you know, I want to make sure I get right in my video? So that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you all for watching. If you want your demo reviewed, please become a channel member by clicking the link in the top of the description. And yeah, see you all in the next video. Hope you have a good day.